Hey guys, I'm Temparianus and welcome to my Malzahar guide. I made Malzahar from season 8 when I got 59% win rate with more than 300 ranked games, and right now I reached Diamond 2 mainly with Malzahar, and I have 60% win rate on him. Malzahar is pretty strong mid laner that is universal and can be used in many different compositions. He is probably the best anti-tank mage in game. Malzahar is really strong in team fights because he can get enemy carries with his hard CC, and at the same time he can secure carries in his team with his CC, and you can also help secure objectives with his ultimate, about which we will talk later on. Now let's see disadvantages. He has low damage in early game, he has also no escape and his mobility is pretty low, but he has his passive shield that blocks one spell or attack, and he's pretty dependent on team. You can't really carry alone, but as long as you have one good player in your team at least, you can do something, so that's not so bad. He is countered by QSS that removes his ultimate, stun, and now let's see advantages. He has great wave clear, he is pretty good safe pick, he has no hard counter, he has strong CC, one of the strongest in game, and you can use this CC for fighting and securing objectives. He is easy to learn, he has just one skill shot. As I said, he is the best anti-tank mage, and I think he's a great pick for soloQ. Do you remember Faker crying at Worlds 2017? Yeah, it was just because of Malzahar. So, let's check runes right now. This is some default rune page I use. I always use sorcery and inspiration. In sorcery I get always Aerie. Aerie is, in my opinion, the best option because Arcane Comet and Phase Rush are not so strong on this champion. Then I get Mana Flow Band. It gives you extra mana, and Malzahar is mainly in lane phase, is really greedy on mana and he needs a lot of it. Then I get Transcendence. It gives you extra 10% CDR after level 10, so that's fine. And then there is Scorch and Gathering Storm. This is questionable. In soloQ I usually get Scorch because it gives you early pressure, some extra damage in early, but in some matchups is Gathering Storm better. You have like feeling the game will take a long time. Gathering Storm helps you to scale really a lot to late game. You can get like in 40 minutes extra 80 AP, so that's a lot. And then we have Inspiration. In Inspiration I always get Cosmic Insight. It gives you 5% CDR, and you can get with this up to 45% CDR. And also you get 5% CDR for summoner spells and items, so that's really good run. And second is dependable as well. I use usually Magic Footwear because it gives you 3 boots for 300 gold, and those boots have 10% movement, no 10%, 10 movement speed plus, so that's good. And now let's check this. I usually get 10% CDR scaling because I don't get most of the time Ionian boots, so I need some CDR to reach 45%, and if you get over this limit, then Transcendence helps you to convert extra CDR to AP, so you get for each CDR 2 ability power, so that's fine. And secondly, I get adaptive force, that gives you a little bit damage too early, and last one is dependable. Defaultly I get health, but if I play like against Z, I take armor, and against if they have lot of AP champs or really strong AP mid lane champ with probably a lot of magic penetration, I get magic resist. And against that you maybe want perfect timing, that gives you stopwatch, and also if you build later on Zonya, it gives you reduced cooldown, so that's fine. So this is all about runes. So let's talk about build right now. When I start, I get usually Durant Ring and health potions. Durant Ring gives you some extra health, ability power, magic regeneration, and mainly some extra damage for basic attacks against minions. That helps you with farming. And alternatively, I have the corruption potion, but it got nerfed, so I don't play it anymore, so it's just alternative. Then I use in early I used to build Lost Chapter. It gives you extra mana. With leveling up you get 20% of mana restored, and that's really good. And you will build a core item later on from that. Then I have the Dark Seal. If you don't have like money for Lost Chapter, or you are ahead, it helps you. It gives you also extra mana, some ability power, and if you get kills or assists, it gives you stacks that are good. It gives you extra ability power, and you can upgrade item later on. If you don't have magic footwear, you want to build boots, because movement speed is always usable, and Malzahar doesn't have any escape, so you need it as soon as possible. And control bars, you buy it all champs. It helps you with vision. You can see if someone is going to gank you, so you can prevent it. Then core items. Most of Malzahar players build Ludens Echo. It gives you extra damage, but I prefer Hextech GLP 800. It gives you extra CC. It helps you with escape, because you don't have any escape tool, so it can slow enemies, so you can escape or catch them with ultimate or something. And then about boots, usually I get sorcerer shoes. It gives you 18 magic penetration, that's a lot. And secondly, I have Union boots. It gives you extra cooldown reduction. It's cheaper than sorcerer's shoes, and it's fine option too. And otherwise, you can use armor or magic resist boots, but only in some matchups if you are behind and they have, for example, a lot of magic champions, then you can buy it. Now about fill build. Second item I usually get Relay. It gives you with extra CC, because it slows enemies by 20% for 1 second, and with your E that applies for 4 seconds, you can slow him for 4 seconds. That's a lot, and in combination with Leandre, it gives him even extra damage, 1.5% of their maximum health per second in basic, against movement impaired units 2.5%, so that's really fine. And after each second you get 2% more damage, up to 10%, so that's fine, really fine. And then there I got usually Morello. If they have like healing, it reduces it, and it gives you extra magic penetration, so you deal more damage. And then classically the Bedon, it gives you it increases all ability you have by 40%. That's really a lot. So this is basic, but if they build a lot of magic resist I get for void stuff, it gives you extra magic penetration, 40% of their magic resist, so that's fine. And other items, against that you have on Zonias or against Irelia and some champs like this, because you can become invulnerable for 2.5 seconds, it gives you some extra armor, cooldown reduction, so it's fine. If you are scared of your opponent, it can easily kill you. Then you have their bench hit, it blocks first spell that enemies cast on you, and it gives you extra magic resist, also cooldown reduction and some ability power, so it's fine. If you are ahead, really ahead, you can buy Magi Solstier. It's really greedy, but it gives you lot of ability power and it's cheap, so that's fine. And if you have more than 10 stacks, then you get 10% movement speed, so that's fine. And sometime back, Shuraria Reverie was like meta on Malzahar. It gave you some extra movement speed, you can cast it and it gives you and your allies around you plus 40 seconds, plus 40% movement speed for 3 seconds, so that's really good for catching, starting team fights and so on. It gives you little bit base mana regen, some health and some ability power, so that's also some utility item, and this is all about build. Malzahar passive is Void Shift. It has cooldown 30 seconds, and on a level 6, 11 and 16 its cooldown is reduced by 6 seconds. It blocks one incoming ability, so it's good against CC and it reduces 90% damage of this ability. Also minions can't destroy this passive shield, but epic monsters, enemy champions and towers can. Malzahar Q is Call of the Void. It has longest range of Ahali's spells and it is his only skill shot. It has 6 seconds cooldown. It has 0.25 seconds cast time and 0.4 seconds delay. It damages enemies and silence them for 1 to 2 seconds depending on level of this spell, and it applies on all enemies between 2 portals. It's a great tool for team fights because you can use it on multiple enemies. Malzahar's W is Void's Farm. It has 8 seconds cooldown and he can get up to 2 stacks of Gatherings Farm with this one, and then when he activates his W, he casts 1 Voidling plus 1 extra Voidling for each stack, so you can get up to 3 Voidlings. Voidlings deal only 50% damage against epic monsters, but 300% damage against lane minions affected by his E, that's Malify Visions, so it's great for wave clear. Some fact is that Malzahar and Bard are only champs that can cast minions, and some fun fact is that if you cast Voidlings, you can dance with them like this. Voidlings will attack closest enemies. If you use spells, you can cast more Voidlings, as I said, and if you use E, it will focus enemies affected by his E. Malzahar is Malify Visions, and it is his main source of damage in laning phase. It has cooldown 15 to 7 seconds, that depends on level of this spell, and enemies are affected for 4 seconds by this spell and take damage each half second. If you kill enemy affected by Malify Visions, it gives you back 2% of your maximum mana and it spreads to closest enemy in range. You can refresh this spell by Q and you can see how long it applies in info about minion. So you can refresh it like this, and as I said, you can refresh it by Q and ultimate. Malzahar's ultimate is Nether Grasp. Malzahar channels for 2.5 seconds and CC logs one enemy champion. So enemy champion can't do anything and takes damage during this time. He is also suppressed, so he can't cleanse from this, he can only use QSS. Nether Grasp also creates null zone that lasts for 5 seconds and deals damage every half second to all enemies inside it. And Malzahar ultimate has cooldown for 140 seconds to 80 seconds, that depends on his level of this spell, and some easy combo is just flash and ultimate. So you can catch one enemy and kill it with your team. When playing Malzahar, you want to start with E. Most of the time it gives you some poke ability and mainly it's great for wave clear. Then you want Q, it's another poke, and last one you want W. Those are just voidlings, and watch out because enemies can get extra gold for killing those voidlings. Okay, I got finally midlane. After a few times I got support, IDC or so on. So let's go. High band looks, I really don't like her. She's annoying and her hitboxes are little bit like they are not really good. So let's see. We have Akali against ourselves, so let's see. Yeah, I think health is important here, and I'm thinking if Gathering Storm is good here. Probably not. We have anyways good late game, so let's get some early game power here. It will be useful. And let's go. Yeah. Oh. Not to be. I almost forgot. So let's go. Okay, I got some maybe good Akali. Let's see. And I have Lee Sin. I will have to keep vision around it. First time Kindred maybe. Okay. And we have 480 champs, so we can obviously rush magic penetration and some damage items. This will be really good here. Maybe we can invade this one. Oh. Okay, free kill. Okay, this was really good for us. I like it. Obviously we can go back So let's stay. And let's be safe. Okay, she's pushing us. That's fine. Interesting. Okay, we have to be careful now. She has ignite. Okay, we can back. Okay, we can get even more. Oh, we have pretty nice lead. CS lead. I like it. And she's greedy. Pretty greedy. Okay. She will lose farm for that. Or not. Never mind. Let's get control ward. Oh, I missed this one. Okay, she's dead. If she tried, she maybe would be able to kill me, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. You will hear this very often, and I didn't use my ultimate yet. Okay, we have this one. If you get fed with Malzahar in early game, they can't do a lot. I have 2 kills, 2 assists and 10 CS lead. Or not 10 CS lead anymore, but still, I'm ahead. And it's not really good for Akali. Okay, we missed that cannon, that's not good. Okay, time to put control ward. Oh. Okay, we are alive, I think. Yeah. Okay, this was greedy from me. But she has no ignite, she can't get me now. Okay, nice. So we are winning every lane right now. That's pretty fine. But I got kill. Ah. Okay, let's catch her. This is basic. Oh, she survived. Oh, she will lose a lot of farm anyways now. But that was free, this is unlucky. Let's get at least some plates. Okay, we got 3 plates, that's really good. We have a lot of money, we can get Hextech, GLP, yeah. But she want to be greedy? Okay. Maybe we can take, yeah, more farm. Oh, okay. We get there? Yeah, nice. We go there. Pretty good. But it was close as hell. Ah. Okay, let's wait for TP. Ah, this was unlucky. Okay, I need to focus and get some vision. If I had vision here, this wouldn't happen. But I'm too greedy now, because she's not really good. And maybe let's get priority on bot lane, yeah. Oh, our top lane is losing. But still we have better composition. We should be able to win this one. Ah, this was bad. Okay, I'm very greedy. I'm throwing right now. Ah. Yeah, this listen is the problem here. He wants to camp this lane. Let me check. Oh, this Akali Smurf? Okay. I don't really think so. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's really try now. Okay, we got this. Oh, where she is waiting. Yeah, here. Okay, we live. Unlucky I didn't have my ultimate. She would go down so fast. Okay, let's go back to mid. She has no ultimate, so I can press her so much. I can push the tower down. Yeah, probably yeah. So let's see. Okay, our bot lane. Yeah, I got them. Okay, I like it. Drake. Okay. Okay, we got this one. Okay, we got the second tower. That's fine. Can get slow. Let's go for slow item. For Leandre. And let's start with no, for relay and let's start with Leandre. Yeah. Rip guys. Okay.
Infinite power.
Okay. We have listen. And I got him. Okay. Well done. Okay, she was waiting for me. Okay, we are dealing already a lot of damage. I like it. But we don't get the drag. Okay. Okay. Finally. If I had better vision this game, I would be clean probably. Yeah, and I was greedy too. But as you can see, Malzahar is pretty good for carrying the game. You can help your team a lot. And if you get fed, you can even solo kill anyone. Like this. I like Hexblade because you can kill enemies with that. It deals quite a lot of damage. So yeah, you don't need flash for securing kill anymore. Okay, nice. $50 ahead, not bad. Oh, like my farm is not really good, but I was like rotating really a lot on bot line and so. Hello. Yeah, I like it. Okay. I'm low. But yeah, my E deals ton of damage right now. Okay, nice game.